sudden memory breaks the quiet room, while weekend traffic whispers down below. I watch the asphalt catch the ember gloom and wonder where the steady hours go. My old friend, you always loved this resting light, when souls surrender to the lazy air. We let the shadows stretch across the night and left our heavy worries on a chair. I pour a glass of something dark and old and set a second goblet by the plate. Though every corner of the place is cold, I sit and keep the rhythm with my fate. Take a quiet hour on this empty weekend street, where the midnight rain and weary pavement meet. You are miles away beneath another sky, yet your quiet shadow lingers as I sigh. Take a slow breath in this silver-tinted haze, like a gentle relic from our younger days. I am sitting softly in the amber glow, missing everything we used to know. The asphalt shimmers underneath the lamp, where trolley tracks are sleeping in the rain. The autumn air is heavy, cool and damp, and carries echoes of a distant train. My old friend, the city takes a Sunday breath, while neon signs are blinking out of sight. There is no sorrow here, no quiet death, just quiet reverence for the fading light. I raise my glass toward the vacant chair and toast the silence that you left behind. Your steady spirit settles in the air as peace and sorrow tangle in my mind. Take a quiet hour on this empty weekend street, where the midnight rain and weary pavement meet. You are miles away beneath another sky, yet your quiet shadow lingers as I sigh. Take a slow breath in this silver-tinted haze, like a gentle relic from our younger days. I am sitting softly in the amber glow, missing everything we used to know. If time could slow its heavy rolling wheel, we might have caught the weekend as it passed. Some phantom truths are far too deep to heal. Some quiet moments were designed to last. So let the vintage piano gently play a minor seventh chord to mark the slide of Sunday morning, chasing night away with all our old adventures deep inside. Take a quiet hour on this empty weekend street, where the midnight rain and weary pavement meet. You are miles away beneath another sky, yet your quiet shadow lingers as I sigh. Take a slow breath in this silver-tinted haze, like a gentle relic from our younger days. I am sitting softly in the amber glow, missing everything we used to know. Empty chairs and amber rain, the weekend rests without a pain. A sudden memory breaks the quiet room. A sudden memory breaks the quiet room. A sudden memory breaks the quiet room. While weekend traffic whispers down below, I watch the asphalt catch the amber gloom and wonder where the steady hours go. My old friend, you always loved this resting light, when souls surrendered to the lazy air. We let the shadows stretch across the night and left our heavy worries on a chair. I pour a glass of something dark and old and set a second goblet by the plate. Though every corner of the place is cold, I sit and keep the rhythm with my fate. Take a quiet hour. The color of the light upon the quiet glass reflects a heavy weekend passing slow. You sit across the room and watch the shadows pass, with nowhere left for either one to go. The Sunday afternoon is wide and still and deep. A lazy breeze moves softly through the blinds. You hold a cup of tea, too tired to weep, and leave the heavy outside world behind. I watch you from the corner of my lonely chair and count the quiet moments as they fall. Your eyes are fixed upon the empty air, while Sunday stretches down the empty hall. Rest your gentle spirit on the weekend ease. Let the silent hours drift among the trees. Even if the distance grows between us two, I am sitting quietly and watching you. Rest your weary shoulders from the heavy week. Keep the quiet patience that you cannot speak. I don't make a sound, I just observe the view, while all the afternoon remembers you. The distant traffic whispers on the avenue, the clouds above the city drifting gray. I trace the tired lines that stay in front of you, that slowly wash the busy world away. You lean your head against the cushion by the sill and watch the gentle weather start to change. The room is warm and dim, the air is calm and still, and even our familiar hearts feel strange. I Watch your fingers fold upon your quiet lap and feel the heavy stillness of the room. We share this silent, solitary Sunday trap between the fading light and coming gloom. Rest your gentle spirit on the weekend ease. Let the silent hours drift among the trees. Even if the distance grows between us two, I am sitting quietly and watching you. Rest your weary shoulders from the heavy week. Keep the quiet patience that you cannot speak. I don't make a sound, I just observe the view, while all the afternoon remembers you. If time could pause right here upon this idle day, we would not need to search for words at all. Just watch the fading Sunday slowly fade away, and let the evening shadows softly fall. Maybe rest was all we ever had to find. Maybe quiet hours are enough to share with all the heavy thoughts you left behind, and me still sitting silently right there. Rest your gentle spirit on the weekend ease. Let the silent hours drift among the trees. Even if the distance grows between us two, I am sitting quietly and watching you. Rest your weary shoulders from the heavy week. Keep the quiet patience that you cannot speak. I don't make a sound, I just observe the view, while all the afternoon remembers you. Light upon the glass, shadows on the floor. You are sitting there and I ask for nothing more. An empty Sunday quiet beneath a heavy star. I sit beside the heater where the dust motes play, and trace the slow routine of a vacant holiday. The curtains hang in silence on the bedroom wall. No footsteps in the hallway, no familiar call. I hold a ceramic cup that lost its steaming heat, while midnight turns to Sunday on an absent street. I check the quiet spaces where you used to stay, and watch the pale dawn slowly wash the blue away. The morning breathes so softly through the window pane, while I remain tethered to the lingering pain. Stay a little longer in the quiet room, like twilight sitting softly in the gentle gloom. Even if the weekend has no place to start, your quiet shadow lingers deep inside my heart. Stay a little longer on the wooden floor, like Sunday stretching out behind the silent door. I do not speak your name, I do not make a sound. Your quiet ghost is simply everywhere around. A photograph is resting on the cedar desk. The colors faded softly, turning picturesque. You wore a knitted sweater in the autumn air, and brushed a strand of dark silk from your resting hair. The clock ticks on the mantle with a steady pace, and measures out the distance of a missing face. I let the Sunday stillness settle in my chest, because your memory refuses to find rest. I check the quiet spaces where you used to stay, and watch the pale dawn slowly wash the blue away. The morning breeze so softly through the window pane, while I remain tethered to the lingering pain. Stay a little longer in the quiet room, like twilight sitting softly in the gentle gloom. Even if the weekend has no place to start, your quiet shadow lingers deep inside my heart. Stay a little longer on the wooden floor, like Sunday stretching out behind a silent door. I do not speak your name, I do not make a sound. Your quiet ghost is simply everywhere around. If time could slow its rolling on this empty day, I would fold the hours so they could not slip away. One more quiet morning on the edge of sleep, one more heavy promise that we could not keep. Maybe rest was never meant for lonely men. Maybe Sunday brings you to my thoughts again, and every single hour of the afternoon still waits for you beneath the faded autumn moon. Stay a little longer in the quiet room, like twilight sitting softly in the gentle gloom. Even if the weekend has no place to start, your quiet shadow lingers deep inside my heart. Stay a little longer on the wooden floor, like Sunday stretching out behind a silent door. I do not speak your name, I do not make a sound. Your quiet ghost is simply everywhere around. Dust on the table, light on the floor. You are gone behind the silent door.
Who can measure miles of empty quiet when the weekend leaves the avenue behind? I hold a silver pocket watch you gave me, with frozen hands that no longer find the time. The neon signs across the hand are blinking through a glass that gathers midnight gray. I trace the golden chain between my fingers and wonder where tomorrow slipped away. The heavy air sits still upon my shoulder, while distant sirens wander down the lane. I fold my coat against the rising chillness and watch the street lamps blur into the rain. Stay a little longer in this quiet room, like an old photograph inside the gloom. Even if your steps have turned away, your shadow lingers till the break of day. Stay a little longer in the silent night, like a faded postcard lost to sight. I keep my breathing steady, soft and low, with nowhere else left for my heart to go. The coffee cup beside me cools to nothing in the shadow of a slow and empty Sunday dawn. A train departs across the river bridges and takes the remnants of the night along. The cushion on the sofa keeps your outline like a secret kept from passing years. I touch the fabric where you used to lean, without the bitter weight of idle tears. The heavy air sits still upon my shoulder, while distant sirens wander down the lane. I fold my coat against the rising chillness and watch the street lamps blur into the rain. Stay a little longer in this quiet room, like an old photograph inside the gloom. Even if your steps have turned away, your shadow lingers till the break of day. Stay a little longer in the silent night, like a faded postcard lost to sight. I keep my breathing steady, soft and low, with nowhere else left for my heart to go. If I could turn the dial on this clock face back to the evening when you softly spoke, I would trade the future for a single moment before the morning peace of Sunday broke. Perhaps the weekend is a place for resting. Perhaps the city knows how spirits roam. For every time the clock begins to circle, it leads my memory softly back toward home. Stay a little longer in this quiet room, like an old photograph inside the gloom. Even if your steps have turned away, your shadow lingers till the break of day. Stay a little longer in the silent night, lie like a faded postcard lost to sight. I keep my breathing steady, soft and low, with nowhere else left for my heart to go. A silver chain, a quiet room. You are gone inside the gloom. A small object on the table rests alone, a silver ring that lost its gentle place. He watches from the shadow of the stone and traces out an absent lover's face. The street below is washed in neon blue, a lonely avenue where taxis fade. He reads the quiet truth he never knew, and counts the promises they softly made. The midnight air is heavy on his chest. He sips the bitter tea left in the cup. There is no place for weary hearts to rest when memories are rising and wake him up. A Sunday morning finds him sitting still beside the window on the wooden sill. The city breathes beneath the quiet rain, while time forgets to heal an old refrain. A Sunday morning holds his frozen gaze within the stillness of the autumn haze. He breathes a sigh that carries out to sea and leaves the past to where it used to be. A paper cup is resting by the glass. A ticket from a train that left at 2. He sits and watches weary strangers pass, and wonders if they carry sorrow too. The alley glows beneath the yellow light that flickers in the damp and silent air. He keeps his coat drawn tight against the night and pictures someone sitting with him there. The midnight air is heavy on his chest. He sips the bitter tea left in the cup. There is no place for weary hearts to rest when memories are rising and wake him up. A Sunday morning finds him sitting still beside the window on the wooden sill. The city breeze beneath the quiet rain, while time forgets to heal an old refrain. A Sunday morning holds his frozen gaze within the stillness of the autumn haze. He breathes a sigh that carries out to sea and leaves the past to where it used to be. If hours could turn backward to the start, he would not move a finger from the glass. He holds the quiet rhythm in his heart and lets the final shadows gently pass. The empty streets begin to pale and gray. The weekend slips into another day. A Sunday morning finds him sitting still beside the window on the wooden sill. The city breeze beneath the quiet rain, while time forgets to heal an old refrain. A Sunday morning holds his frozen gaze within the stillness of the autumn haze. He breathes a sigh that carries out to sea and leaves the past to where it used to be. A small object on the table. The night has finally gone. He turns away in silence before the coming dawn. Someone said yesterday still drifts across the floor, like a cool autumn wind slipping under the door. You sit across the table with your quiet, tired eyes, while the weekend leisure slowly passes and dies. The neon signs downtown flicker out in the gray. We let the hours of Sunday just drift far away. No rush in the city, no place left to run, just shadows stretching backward from a hidden sun. I watch the rising steam from your porcelain cup. We talk in faded whispers as the moon travels up. Your fingers trace the ring with a slow, gentle care, and time forgets to move while we're sitting right there. Stay a little longer in this quiet, empty space, like a quiet cloud resting in a gray sky's embrace. Even if tomorrow brings the rush of the street, let the stillness keep our slow and steady heartbeat. Stay a little longer in the shadow of the wall, like a soft leaf waiting for the evening to fall. I don't reach across, I don't break the thin air, just knowing that you linger is enough to be there. The clouds gather heavy low above the asphalt lane. We watch the storefront windows catch the coming rain. You ask me if I'm lonely for the life left behind. I look into your gaze and leave the rest out of mind. The traffic in the distance sounds like a distant tide, with nowhere else to wander and nowhere else to hide. Two strangers at a table sharing fragments of years, with silent understanding drying all of our tears. I trace the condensation on the cold window pane. We share a heavy silence that needs no refrain. Your coat is on the chair, ready for you to depart, yet you remain anchored deep inside this heavy heart. Stay a little longer in this quiet, empty space, like a quiet cloud resting in a gray sky's embrace. Even if tomorrow brings the rush of the street, let the stillness keep our slow and steady heartbeat. Stay a little longer in the shadow of the wall, like a soft leaf waiting for the evening to fall. I don't reach across, I don't break the thin air, just knowing that you linger is enough to be there. If the weekend hours could be frozen in time, I would trade every verse of every forgotten rhyme, just to sit right here as the shadows grow deep, while the rest of the city turns away into sleep. Maybe every stranger is a ghost we once knew. Maybe every Sunday leads me straight back to you. As the night settles down on the damn concrete floor, I ask for nothing else than this moment once more. Stay a little longer in this quiet, empty space, like a quiet cloud resting in a gray sky's embrace. Even if tomorrow brings the rush of the street, let the stillness keep our slow and steady heartbeat. Stay a little longer in the shadow of the wall, like a soft leaf waiting for the evening to fall. I don't reach across, I don't break the thin air, just knowing that you linger is enough to be there. Rain on the pavement, quiet in the room. You stand and lean into the gloom. The weight of the chair on the wooden floor is heavier now than it was before. My coffee is cold in a chipped white cup, and I have no reasons to hurry up. I look at my hands with the lines so deep, and think of the promises we couldn't keep. The calendar page on the kitchen wall is turning away from the autumn fall. I talk to the dust in the slanted light that settles so softly the Sunday night. My younger self stares from a faded frame and asks why I still whisper your quiet name. Satellite signals across the town, while shadows of twilight are coming down. I sit by the window and watch the gray as another slow weekend slips away. No heavy regrets in the quiet air, just tracing the silence you left right there. I folded my hands on the tabletop and let the slow ticking of minutes stop. The coat that I wore in the winter rain is hanging right here by the window pane. His pockets are empty of everything except for the ghost of a vanished spring. I think of the boy with the restless stride who carried the world and his dreams inside. He trusted the map and the open road, not knowing the weight of a heavy load. I talk to the dust in the slanted light that settles so softly the Sunday night. My younger self stares from a faded frame and asks why I still whisper your quiet name. Satellite signals across the town, while shadows of twilight are coming down. I sit by the window and watch the gray as another slow weekend slips away. No heavy regrets in the quiet air, just tracing the silence you left right there. I folded my hands on the tabletop and let the slow ticking of minutes stop. If I could reach back through the hallway years and wipe from that face all the needless tears, I'd tell him to loosen his grip on pride and keep all the gentle things close inside. For time is a river that slows at last and turns all the future into the past. We gather the pieces we couldn't mend and rest in the quiet that waits the end. Satellite signals across the town, while shadows of twilight are coming down. I sit by the window and watch the gray as another slow weekend slips away. No heavy regrets in the quiet air, just tracing the silence you left right there. I folded my hands on the tabletop and let the slow ticking of minutes stop. Dust on the glass, light fading low. Rest easy now, nowhere to go. Texture of fabric on an empty armchair by the glass, a single gray cushion where someone sat to let the hours pass. The clock on the kitchen wall ticks softly in the fading afternoon, a slow weekend stillness beneath the pale and unlit soul moon. The coffee in the ceramic cup has turned to ice. I trace the small rim twice with a slow and tired finger, watching the shadows linger. Quiet days in the city, where the streets are wide and gray. No one rushes for the subway, just the rain that starts to stay. I sit beside the window pane and watch the slow and steady rain. A pair of leather slippers placed neatly by the sliding door. A folded daily paper left resting on the wooden floor. The kettle has forgotten the heat it held an hour before. No footsteps in the hallway, no knocking on the second floor. The coffee in the ceramic cup has turned to ice. I traced the small rim twice with a slow and tired finger, watching the shadows linger. Quiet days in the city, where the streets are wide and gray. No one rushes for the subway, just the rain that starts to stay. I sit beside the window pane and watch the slow and steady rain. If time could slow its breathing or pause upon this weekend floor, I would not ask for answers or look beyond the heavy door. Just let the afternoon remain beside the quiet window pane. Quiet days in the city, where the streets are wide and gray. No one rushes for the subway, just the rain that starts to stay. I sit beside the window pane and watch the slow and steady rain. A cold ceramic cup, the empty weekend chair, the gray light fading slowly, and nobody sitting there. A smell in the air from a closed baker's door. The city street stretches so quiet and pale. You left your soft scarf on the back of the chair, while Sunday comes in like a slow-moving sail. The neon signs flicker on brick and on stone. A taxi rolls by with no passenger inside. I trace the cold glass where your breath used to rest, and hide all the tears that I shouldn't let hide. The clock on the corner ticks softly away. My hands in my pockets are shivering deep. Your shadow still walks on the sidewalk ahead, while soul starts to quiet itself into sleep. Stay a little longer in the quiet, empty street, where the shadow of your coat and my own shadow meet. Even if the weekend hours stillness keep us both right here today. Stay a little longer in the cool midnight air, like a quiet autumn sigh caught unaware. I don't call your name out, I keep my voice low, just watching the way that the gray pavements glow. An alleyway cat steps across the damn curb. The traffic light changes from green down to red. A lone bicycle rests against the old wall, with so many things that we never quite said. The coffee shop shutter is pulled down tight now. The menu board faded in slate blue and gray. I walk at your pace, though you aren't by my side, pretend that you haven't yet drifted away. The clock on the corner ticks softly away. My hands in my pockets are shivering deep. Your shadow still walks on the sidewalk ahead, while soul starts to quiet itself into sleep. Stay a little longer in the quiet, empty street, where the shadow of your coat and my own shadow meet. Even if the weekend hours slip and fade away, let the stillness keep us both right here today. Yeah. Stay a little longer in the cool midnight air, like a quiet autumn sigh caught unaware. I don't call your name out, I keep my voice low, just watching the way that the gray pavements glow. If weekends were measured in miles that we walked, we would never reach the edge of this town. If silence could anchor the heavy dark night, we never let Sunday come tumbling down. Maybe tomorrow the world wakes in light, maybe the work week will take you afar, but tonight on the curb where the street lamps burn low, you are still right beside every fading star. Stay a little longer in the quiet, empty street, where the shadow of your coat and my own shadow meet. Even if the weekend hours slip and fade away, let the stillness keep us both right here today. Oh, stay a little longer in the cool midnight air, like a quiet autumn sigh caught unaware. I don't call your name out, I keep my voice low, just watching the way that the gray pavements glow. Street lights grow dim, concrete stays cold. Sunday is leaving and I grow old. sun from the street drifts up the stair, while Sunday stretches thin and gray. The cold wind brushes past my chair and pulls the quiet hours away. A cup of tea turns dark and chill. The weekend slips between my hands, while every shadow stands so still across these empty, dusty lands. I watch the gray clouds slowly drift across the pale and tired sky. I wait for time to give a lift to all the days that wander by. Stay a little longer in the fading light, like a quiet shadow in the lonely night. Even if the weekend has to end, my tired heart gives in again. Stay a little longer with the silent chill, like a gentle river moving down the hill. I do not speak, I do not make a sound, as peace and quiet wrap around. A heavy mist obscures the park. The fallen leaves are damp and slow. The evening settles in the dark, with nowhere left for me to go. An autumn breeze begins to sigh against the glass where rain is dried. I let the quiet moments die, with nothing heavy left inside. I watch the weather shift and turn above the roof of gray and stone. There is no fire left to burn, just quiet hours spent alone. Stay a little longer in the fading light, like a quiet shadow in the lonely night. Even if the weekend has to end, my tired heart gives in again. Stay a little longer with the silent chill, like a gentle river moving down the hill. I do not speak, I do not make a sound, as peace and quiet wrap around. If time could pause upon this frame, I would not ask for more than this. No heavy grief, no calling name, just empty air and quiet bliss. Maybe the weekend was a breeze that slipped away before I knew, like winter frost upon the trees that vanishes before the view. Stay a little longer in the fading light, like a quiet shadow in the lonely night. Even if the weekend has to end, my tired heart gives in again. Stay a little longer with the silent chill, like a gentle river moving down the hill. I do not speak, I do not make a sound, as peace and quiet wrap around. Wind on the glass, smoke in the air. Sunday is gone, and I am still here. A sudden thought disturbs the quiet room, where Sunday's easy hours begin to fade. You sit beside the lamp in quiet gloom, while shadows stretch against the window shade. The coffee cup is cold upon the tray. You let the quiet weekend slip away. I watch you count the minutes as they pass, reflected in the heavy glass. Your shoulders curve beneath a knitted shawl, against the pale and empty wall. Take your time within this lazy afternoon, before the twilight steals the silver moon. You do not have to chase the Monday light. Just let the stillness hold you through the night. Take your breath and let the worries all depart, with nothing pressing on your quiet heart. The empty hours belong to you alone, far from the city's heavy stone. A page is turning in an unread book. Your eyes are fixed upon the wooden floor. I know that distant melancholic look of someone waiting by a heavy door. The street below is quiet and sedate, while you decide if it is getting late. I watch your fingers trace the porcelain rim as indoor evening light grows dim. You let the silence settle in the space, without a shadow on your face. Take your time within this lazy afternoon, before the twilight steals the silver moon. You do not have to chase the Monday light. Just let the stillness hold you through the night. Take your breath and let the worries all depart, with nothing pressing on your quiet heart. The empty hours belong to you alone, far from the city's heavy stone. If time could pause inside this rented room, we would not need to speak of coming doom. The weekend lingers like a dying spark, before the night turns completely dark. You take another slow and quiet breath, as gentle as a whispered death. Take your time within this lazy afternoon, before the twilight steals the silver moon. You do not have to chase the Monday light. Just let the stillness hold you through the night. Take your breath and let the worries all depart, with nothing pressing on your must belong to you alone. Far from the city's heavy stone, shadows on the wall, quiet in the hall. Sunday slips away until another day. The color of the light against the wall declares the quiet weekend is too slow. A ceramic cup of coffee left to cool beside the open window where you go. The street below is empty of your tread. The neon sign blinks red against the pane. I sit and watch the shadows stretch across the Sunday afternoon of steady rain. I turn your silver ring around my thumb and feel the hollow space you left behind. The hours drift without a single word to anchor what is shattered in my mind. Stay a little longer in this empty room, like twilight settling in the heavy gloom. Even if your steps have turned away, your shadow lingers at the break of day. Stay a little longer in this silent space, like an old photograph I cannot face. I keep my voice restrained, I make no sound, while all of you is quietude around. The calendar is hanging on the door, marking the days you stopped calling me near. A Sunday afternoon without a voice, just quiet ticking for a heart sincere. I touch the grain of wood upon the desk where you would rest your hand so long ago. No other warmth has crossed this quiet floor since you decided you would leave it so. I turn your silver ring around my thumb and feel the hollow space you left behind. The hours drift without a single word to anchor what is shattered in my mind. Stay a little longer in this empty room, like twilight settling in the heavy gloom. Even if your steps have turned away, your shadow lingers at the break of day. Stay a little longer in this silent space, like an old photograph I cannot face. I keep my voice restrained, I make no sound, while all of you is quietude around. If time could slow its pace upon the dial, I would surrender every breath I take to keep this Sunday frozen in the glass before another morning makes it break. Perhaps the quiet city understands why aged men sit waiting in the dark, holding the ghost of what we used to be without a spark. Stay a little longer in this empty room, like twilight settling in the heavy gloom. Even if your steps have turned away, your shadow lingers
fingers at the break of day. Stay a little longer in this silent space, like an old photograph I cannot face. I keep my voice restrained, I'll make no sound. All of you is quietude around. Coffee in the cup, cold upon the wood. You are gone, as no one ever could. Reads 3:30. The asphalt street is empty and untamed. I trace the past where we used to be, before the weekend left and left me maimed. The neon signs are dripping soft and slow. The pavement mirrors back the heavy skies. I have nowhere I am meant to go, with nothing left inside these tired eyes. I touch the collar of my heavy coat. The wind is whispering a quiet chill. A heavy stone is sitting in my throat, while all the midnight traffic stands quite still. Stay a little longer in the quiet room, like an old photograph inside the gloom. Even if the morning takes the dark away, your shadow lingers on the break of day. Stay a little longer in this steady rain, like a familiar and unbroken pain. I do not speak your name into the air. I simply turn and find you standing there. The corner tavern locks its heavy door. The bottle on the table loses chill. I count the floorboards that we crossed before, when time was slow and every room was still. The street lamp casts a yellow faded line across the pavement where we parked the car. You poured the bitter dregs of weekend wine and wished upon a cold and distant star. I touched the collar of my heavy coat. The wind is whispering a quiet chill. A heavy stone is sitting in my throat, while all the midnight traffic stands quite still. Stay a little longer in the quiet room, like an old photograph inside the gloom. Even if the morning takes the dark away, your shadow lingers on the break of day. Stay a little longer in this steady rain, like a familiar and unbroken pain. I do not speak your name into the air. I simply turn and find you standing there. If I could keep the clock from turning round, I would surrender every breath I take, to hear your footsteps make a gentle sound before the gray and empty skyline breaks. Maybe the weekend was a passing phase, maybe the city only knows disguise. Still I walk slowly through these empty days and see your reflection in the sky. Stay a little longer in the quiet room, like an old photograph inside the gloom. Even if the morning takes the dark away, your shadow lingers on the break of day. Stay a little longer in this steady rain, like a familiar and unbroken pain. I do not speak your name into the air. I simply turn and find you standing there. Rain on the pavement, wind in the wire. You are the ash beneath
Why does the fog conceal the skyline's edge? When Sunday afternoon is spreading slow, he sits beside the iron railing's ledge and watches where the autumn breezes go. A cup of dark espresso growing cold upon the wooden table by his knee. He turns a page of paper quite so old and gazes at the distant Hen River sea. He pictures her coming down the gravel stair with time to waste and laughter in her chest, as if tomorrow's sky were crystal clear. And weary hearts were finally at rest. He waits for a Sunday that is yet to fall, like sunlight drifting down a quiet hall, imagining the days we hope to keep before the waking world begins to weep. He waits for a Sunday that will soon arrive to make this lonely phantom feel alive. No hurry in his breath, no heavy sound, just quiet shadows stretching on the ground. Another couple passes down the lane beneath the heavy canopy of pines. He tracks their quiet laughter through the rain and reads between the unspoken winter lines. He plans the hours they will softly spend when Tuesday's heavy burden drifts away, with neither side afraid to reach the end or rush the fading of the autumn day. He pictures her turning at the corner store with bags of fruit and ribbons in her hand, as if they hadn't walked this path before. Across the quiet asphalt of the land, he waits for a Sunday that is yet to fall, like sunlight drifting down a quiet hall, imagining the days we hope to keep before the waking world begins to weep. He waits for a Sunday that will soon arrive to make this lonely phantom feel alive. No hurry in his breath, no heavy sound, just quiet shadows stretching on the ground. If time would pause this quiet afternoon and grant the future moment to his sight, he would not ask for stars or silver moon, just her soft presence in the fading light. Perhaps the days ahead are still unshaped, like empty canvas waiting for a brush, with every hurried memory safely draped across the velvet twilight and the hush. He waits for a Sunday that has yet to fall, like sunlight drifting down a quiet hall, imagining the days we hope to keep before the waking world begins to weep. He waits for a Sunday that will soon arrive to make this lonely phantom feel alive. No hurry in his breath, no heavy sound, just quiet shadows stretching on the ground. Breezes through the trees, shadows growing deep. A quiet Sunday waiting in his sleep. A small brass key upon the wooden shelf reminds the quiet room of who you are. The weekend sun is stretching by itself beyond the glass beside a resting car. You left your heavy coat upon the chair, a quiet shape that shadows leave behind. I breathe the stillness lingering in the air and trace the map of you inside my mind. Stay a little longer in the quiet space, like sunlight moving slow across the floor. Even if the distance takes your place, your shadow lingers softly by the door. Stay a little longer in this lazy day, like a gentle secret that we would not say. I don't call out, I don't make a sound, just watch the Sunday quiet turn around. A cup of water cools beside the bed. The morning paper waits untouched and neat. I turn the thoughts that linger in my head and watch the dust motes drift across the street. The clock ticks softly on the cedar wall. It measures out the hours we won't share. I watch the quiet shadows slowly fall and feel the gentle weight of you still there. Stay a little longer in the quiet space, like sunlight moving slow across the floor. Even if the distance takes your place, your shadow lingers softly by the door. Stay a little longer in this lazy day, like a gentle secret that we would not say. I don't call out, I don't make a sound, just watch the Sunday quiet turn around. If I could stretch this afternoon tonight, we would not need to speak of going home. The room is bathed in amber-tinted light, and we are resting softly, not alone. Maybe the weekend has no need to end. Maybe the clock can learn to stand quite still. Every quiet hour that we spent remains untouched against the coming chill. Stay a little longer in the quiet space, like sunlight moving slow across the floor. Even if the distance takes your place, your shadow lingers softly by the door. Stay a little longer in this lazy day, like a gentle secret that we would not say. I don't call out, I don't make a sound, just watch the Sunday quiet turn around. Dust upon the shelf, sunlight on the floor. You are miles away, behind a quiet door. What someone said yesterday still echoes on the wall. A brass key on the table where the shadows fall. The weekend breathes so slowly through the heavy glass, while empty hours of Sunday let the silence pass. The street lamp casts a ember on the porcelain floor. I sit and watch the hallway by the quiet door. No rush to meet the morning, no place left to go, just shadows moving softly in the evening glow. I turn the little metal in my weathered hand, a simple piece of nothing that I understand. The quiet room remembers how you used to stay before the weekend slowly drifted all away. Stay a little longer in the quiet air, like a gentle quiet answer sitting there. Even if the distance takes the day apart, your quiet shadow lingers deep inside my heart. Stay a little longer in the slow retreat, like a fading pavement on an empty street. I don't call out softly, I don't make a sound, just watch the quiet evening settle to the ground. The afternoon is turning to a deeper shade, a silhouette of memories that slowly fade. The upright bass is walking on a lazy beat down in the smoky corners of the lonely street. The curtains pull together against the fading blue, and every single corner brings me back to you. A cup of cooling coffee and a worn-out chair. We shared the quiet stillness just by sitting there. I wear my quiet patience like a heavy coat, with every silent word I never wrote. Your name is just a whisper in the midnight air, a gentle breath of nothing that is still right there. Stay a little longer in the quiet air, like a gentle quiet answer sitting there. Even if the distance takes the day apart, your quiet shadow lingers deep inside my heart. Stay a little longer in the slow retreat, like a fading pavement on an empty street. I don't call out softly, I don't make a sound, just watch the quiet evening settle to the ground. If time could slow its pacing on this empty floor, I would not ask for anything or wish for more. Just one more quiet Sunday with the shadows deep, before the lonely midnight puts the world to sleep. Maybe the weekend was never meant to last. Maybe we only borrow moments from the past. Yet every single shadow in this fading light still brings you back beside me through the lonely night. Stay a little longer in the quiet air, like a gentle quiet answer sitting there. Even if the distance takes the day apart, your quiet shadow lingers deep inside my heart. Stay a little longer in the slow retreat, like a fading pavement on an empty street. I don't call out softly, I don't make a sound, just watch the quiet evening settle to the ground. Key on the table, shadows in the dark. You are gone, leaving no mark. The weight of the chair where he sits alone, a quiet street lamp flickers on the stone. He watches a stranger cross the avenue with tired eyes of faded blue. The weekend stretches wide and slow, with nowhere left for time to go. He turns his gaze toward the falling gray and folds the ghost of yesterday. Stay a little longer in the quiet air, like an old coat resting on the wooden chair. Even if the morning brings another tear, he keeps the memory softly near. Stay a little longer in the slow retreat, while shadows stretch across the empty street. He makes no sound, he breathes the chill and lets the empty world stand still. The coffee cup is cold against his hand, the quiet fixture of a lonely land. He watches people passing by the pane, all washed in silver autumn rain. A gentle rhythm beats against the glass as fragile hours slowly pass. He turns his gaze toward the falling gray and folds the ghost of yesterday. Stay a little longer in the quiet air, like an old coat resting on the wooden chair. Even if the morning brings another tear, he keeps the memory softly near. Stay a little longer in the retreat while shadows stretch across the empty street. He makes no sound, he breathes the chill and lets the empty world stand still. If time could pause upon this weekend floor, he would not ask the universe for more. Just one more hour of quiet grace before the world resumes its race. He looks ahead, then looks inside, where silent rivers gently glide. Stay a little longer in the quiet air, like an old coat resting on the wooden chair. Even if the morning brings another tear, he keeps the memory softly near. Stay a little longer in this slow retreat while shadows stretch across the empty street. He makes no sound, he breathes the chill and lets the empty world stand still. Rain on the pavement, time in the dark. He watches on, leaving no mark. A silver spoon rests quiet in the bowl. You left it there before you turned away. My friend, you said the weekend was our own, to waste the hours and let the clock delay. I sit and watch the shadows stretch so far across the floorboards of this silent room. The traffic stops beneath the midnight star, and winter steals the fading afternoon. I pour 2 cups because I lose my mind, and talk to space as if you still were here. The empty hours leave me far behind, while quiet sorrow whispers in my ear. Stay a little longer in this quiet space. My friend, you left without a last embrace. The weekend breeze is blowing cold and slow, and there is nowhere else for me to go. Stay a little longer in the fading light. We share the shadows of the lonely night. I do not ask for reasons or for blame. I only sit and softly say your name. The calendar is turned to yesterday. The weekend time is slipping through the glass. I listen to the things you used to say and watch the quiet moments slowly pass. The neighborhood is sleeping deep and dark. No hurried footsteps echo on the street, just lonely embers dying in the park, where weary travelers used to pause and meet.
turn the dial to hear a midnight song that gently moves across the empty air. It tells the story of where we went wrong and leaves me sitting in the wooden chair. Stay a little longer in this quiet space. My friend, you left without a last embrace. The weekend breeze is blowing cold and slow, and there is nowhere else for me to go. Stay a little longer in the fading light. We share the shadows of the lonely night. I do not ask for reasons or for blame. I only sit and softly say your name. If time could turn its heavy wheel around, we would be sitting right beside the fire, without a single word or spoken sound to feed the embers of a lost desire. My friend, you traded comfort for the rain and left the weekend open to the cold. I wear the quiet burden of this pain, like some old story waiting to be told. Stay a little longer in this quiet space. My friend, you left without a last embrace. The weekend breeze is blowing cold and slow, and there is nowhere else for me to go. Stay a little longer in the fading light. We share the shadows of the lonely night. I do not ask for reasons or for blame. I only sit and softly say your name. Silver spoon upon the porcelain tray. You walked away and took the weekend too.
Traffic signals change without a car below. The weekend hours stretch out long and slow. I watch the shadows shift across the floor and wonder what I'm keeping this day for. The bakery shutters closed across the square. A scent of toasted grain still lingers there. The asphalt shines beneath a silver haze as I drift softly through these empty days. I check the hours on my dusty pane and watch the clouds collect a quiet rain. My quiet room is still and softly lit. I take a breath and simply sit with it. Give this empty Sunday time to breathe. Let the quiet afternoon recede. There is nowhere left for me just this quiet room and nothing at all. A stray cat paces down the concrete stair. Its sudden footsteps print the morning air. I turn the copper handle on the door to feel the coolness of the hallway floor. The neighbor's curtains stay securely drawn, while I remember where our paths were gone. A weekend spent in heavy, quiet grace, with neither time nor sorrow out of place. I check the hours on my dusty pane and watch the clouds collect a quiet rain. My quiet room is still and softly lit. I take a breath and simply sit with it. Give this empty Sunday time to breathe. Let the quiet afternoon recede. There is nowhere left for me to run now that the weekend has begun. Give this heavy heart a place to rest, like a tired bird within its nest. I don't ask for much when shadows fall, just this quiet room and nothing at all. If time would pause right here upon this street, where solitude and empty moments meet, I would not trade this stillness for the crowd, or wish the silent afternoon out loud. The weekend lingers like a faded song that never really did belong to anyone who wanted it to stay. It simply drifted on its quiet way. Give this empty Sunday time to breathe. Let the quiet afternoon recede. There is nowhere left for me to run now that the weekend has begun. Give this heavy heart a place to rest, like a tired bird within its nest. I don't ask for much when shadows fall, just this quiet room, nothing at all. Quiet Sunday street, shadows at my feet. Time moves slow today, while the hours fade away. Sound from the street filters through the glass, where a worn leather suitcase rests on the floor. He sits by the window and watches cars pass, while Sunday moves slow and footsteps grow fewer outdoors. The coffee has cooled in a cracked porcelain cup. His fingers trace lightly the rim of the bowl. He never intended to look quite so up at the weight of the stillness that settles his soul. A shadow drifts over the sill in the room. He turns his gaze gently away from the light and borrows a moment to weather the gloom before the long evening surrenders tonight. Stay just a moment within this quiet square, like an old tune drifting through the midnight air. Even if his breathing is the only sound that every quiet keeps him tethered to the ground. Stay just a moment while the shadows fall like a soft whisper against an empty wall. He does not reach out, he keeps his hand still, letting the silence bend to its own will. A heavy wool coat hangs behind the back door. The lining is torn from the wear of the years. He looks at the boards on the apartment floor and counts out the hours with quiet, dry tears. The city outside wears a coat of pale gray, a slow weekend stillness that nothing can break. He watches a stranger walk slowly away and wonders how much a tired heart can take. A shadow drifts over the sill in the room. He turns his gaze gently away from the light and borrows a moment to weather the gloom before the long evening surrenders tonight. Stay just a moment within this quiet square, like an old tune drifting through the midnight air. Even if his breathing is the only sound that every quiet keeps him tethered to the ground. Stay just a moment while the shadows fall like a soft whisper against an empty wall. He does not reach out, he keeps his hand still, letting the silence bend to its own will. If time could slow down in this empty retreat, he would sit right here till the morning appears, with nothing to say to the empty gray street and nothing to hide from the passing of years. Perhaps there is peace in the turn of the key, perhaps there is rest when the pavement is bare. He closes his eyes just to better see the quiet reflection of nobody there. Stay just a moment within this quiet square, like an old tune drifting through the midnight air. Even if his breathing is the only sound that every quiet keeps him tethered to the ground. Stay just a moment while the shadows fall like a soft whisper against an empty wall. He does not reach out, he keeps his hand still, letting the silence bend to its own will. Suitcase by the door,